She's down there somewhere.
She's right here, and she had a black jacket.
You got her, Mark. You can recognize her from
the back of her head, yeah. She had the same hairdo here in the last 20 years. Well, she used to have it short, though, when my kids were being born. She was the Lamar's teacher.
I'm looking to see on the other side what people we have.
Well, I mean, they go all the way down here.
Yeah. Bunch of the Milligan and Glover queens.
He's laying out a blanket down there. Robbie's brother right there. Robbie Fagola's brother.
We wouldn't go in.
Charlie wouldn't go
He's
with
too
her.
crazy. His kid's too crazy.
He won't even hang. He doesn't even associate with her.
Third maroon, 24. Brandon Melrose, number 31.
You know, I see some of our sponsors in the stands here today, but I just really would appreciate it if you're listening to this broadcast, Crawford, Mexico area.
Of course, we've got them poor guys that are stuck in the mill there, and we
Working
have to,
all over.
Working on making paper back on the weekend. We're not able to spring behind 60 touchdowns. Aaron Arsenault has accounted for 18. Chris Smith and Pat Knapp have combined for over 700 yards. Zach Fagola has passed for 591 yards on 38 completions and 84 tosses with 5 interceptions. Knapp's 17 catches for over 270 yards leads the Falcons offense. And hopefully nobody of the Falcons has some thin cleats there. Dave, you know, I was just doing some quick mathematician here, and I added up the starters for Winslow's offense, and I added up the starters for Mountain Valley's offense. And by the numbers, we got them beat by 50
Chris
pounds.
Smith, Ben Madigan, and Zach Fergola, the Mountain Valley Falcon captains.
They also take out Rob Beadle's jersey with him every game and have every game this season and every game at the end. And he's really they've really done well by Rob. He's been an inspiration to the team. Sorry that he unfortunately was not able to play this year and was no longer with us. But you know, he's still they've dedicated this year to Rob, and they said we're going to go out there and we're going to win, and they've done it so far, and that's a great way to look at it, I think. You know, Mark, we're taking a negative and working it towards a positive.
Absolutely, and that's a lot of times what it takes in a team, you know, with a team concept. The Mountain Valley Falcons are taking into this game. That's an often thing. That's a great rallying cry. That's a great flag and banner to have to follow in. You know, you see the Marines on that great statue putting the flag up. That was a battle cry. And I think that's what these Falcons have. They are not to be deterred. And you know what, Mark? Over the 12, 13, 14 years that I've done this, this is the most driven team. This is a different Mountain Valley team than I've seen in all the other years. And from the way they move the ball on offense and the play calling to the defensive side of the ball, the way they do things. And it's just been a real pleasure. And this really is a special team out on the field right now.
It sure is, and not only that, but they're great leaderships within the community, and they're great thinkers for the team. They really are. And I didn't see who won the toss there, but
Winslow will be receiving the ball, so the Falcons, as they like it, will kick off and start with the defense on the field. They will start with the ball at the start of the second half.
Number 39, fullback, Joey Renyer.
Boy, them are really good pretzels.
Center, number 55, Zach Bale.
They're rolled gold honey wheat braided twists.
Number 61, tight end, Andy Poulin. Number 68, tight end,
they're kind of roundy. They're 3 round pieces put together and twisted.
James Cruz.
And they are good.
They are good.
I mean, they got that little honey sweetness to them, but then they're really crunchy and.
Safety, number 25, Eric Lopez. Co-captain number 75, tight end, Corey Joseph. Also co-captain number 85, tight end, Alex Halloran.
Excuse me.
And Fullback, co-captain number 14.
Don't tell me they're going to announce everyone on the team.
Head coach of the Winslow High School.
Sue, better give us one more here. Let's see what they just finished with the Winslow
My
team.
brother-in-law's even here. Guy lives in Limerick. He drove all the way up here for the game.
Smith and Shawn Marr.
Yeah, Brian.
Oh, look at
Number 9.
Julie's brother.
Receiver. 15, running back.
We're only going to have like a minute here.
yeah, better Sue.
Number 48, running back, Jeremy Earl. Offensive tackle number
Is seniors just going out?
That's all Mountain Valley announcers. They didn't announce the starters. They just announced the seniors.
Well, Zach was introduced, oh no, he didn't.
Number 32, running back, Chris Smith. And number 88, and Ben Madigan. And the head coach of the Mountain Valley Falcons.
Welcome back to Fitzpatrick Stadium. We've had the coin toss. We've had the introduction of the teams. We know Winslow's going to start with the ball. More than likely, Mountain Valley will start with the wind. We'll wait for that. And we are ready for Class B championship football. Mark, I'd like to thank the Fitzpatrick Stadium crew as well as the Maine Principals Association. We have a very nice spot up here. This championship game will be on next Tuesday, Channel 7. Travis Fergola kicks off, squibs it along the ground, taken at the 20 by a deep man for Winslow. He breaks around the outside, gets fumbled. The ball is loose as the Falcon recovers.
Oh, man.
Huge hit and mark. Number 24, the all-around back, Jared Maroon, one of the backs, is down on the field for the Black Raiders. Fumble, and the Falcons recover the balls at the Winslow 31-yard line. Big hit mark. The Winslow deep man.
And that's 24. That's one of their better guys.
He
out
was
there.
just blocking, but he's up and walking off, and that's great to see.
Maroon, he was hurt.
But the return man for the Black Raiders started up the middle and then broke it to the outside, had a little room, but there was a huge hit on the far side. Fumble recovered by Mountain Valley. 1st and 10 Falcons at the Winslow 31. Pitch out to Arsenault. He's got blockers now, cuts it back up. He'll take it down inside the 30. Looks like he got down to about, we'll call it the 27-yard line. That's a pickup of about 4, 2nd down and 6. Falcons with the first break of the game on the first play of the game, the opening kickoff.
Unreal.
2nd down and 6, just underway, no score. Arsenault split with Smith in the backfield, Knapp in the wing to the left. It's a handoff up the gut to Smith. Smith gets hit at the line of scrimmage and thrown back. Very tough in there. That's big number 75, Mark. We'll hear his name a lot today. Torrey Josephs. He's a tackle, 6'2", 220-pound senior for Winslow. Falcons will get it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 3rd and 6. Definitely 2-down territory here for Mountain Valley, deep in Winslow territory.
I would think so, and you got to look for the Falcons to maybe get a little inventive here early in the game.
Knapp comes in the wing to the right, split backfield, Smith and Arsenault. Zach goes back, he's going to pass, he's got some time, good protection, throws downfield. Oh, just beyond the outreach hands of, I believe it's Leavitt. Just couldn't quite get it. Leavitt was down about the 20, would have been enough for the 1st down. Incomplete pass will bring up 4th and 6. Again, the Falcons have it at the Black Raider 27-yard line, so this is definitely going to be gone for by the Falcons. Huge opportunity. Aaron Arsenault splits wide to the left. Knapp comes wide to the right. Smith, the single back in the backfield. Zach comes up under center. Zach goes back to pass. Now he throws a middle screen. It's wide open with blockers. Beautiful screenplay. Great call. Just a picture-perfect screen run by Mountain Valley Falcons and totally bid on by the defensive line for the Raiders. Falcons, Smith takes it on the screen all the way down to the inside the Raider 15-yard line. First and goal from the 15.
I think I called that one this morning on the way down.
You did, absolutely. In fact, I think you said it twice.
You want to make believers of us.
Motion starts left to right is Leavitt. Arsenault takes it, and Arsenault won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose about a yard. We'll wait for the mark. It'll go back from just inside the 15 to just outside the 16. We'll call it second down and 11. I'll make it second down and 12. Well covered. The outside.
They've got speed on the outside. The Falcons have got to switch things up a little bit on that outside thing.
Falcons found 4 yards to the outside to the right, but the left has been stingy. Fregola under center, eye backfield, fakes the handoff, now comes around on the counter to Knapp. He's got blockers in front of him. Knapp is inside the 15, inside the 10, taken down at about the, well, they're going to call it just inside the 10-yard line. He'll pick up 5, and we'll wait for the spot. He'll pick up about 6. Third down and 4. Ball marked right on the 9-yard line. 9:36 to go. Opening kickoff was fumbled by Winslow. Falcons recover. Now they have it 3rd and 5. 2 split wide to the left. It's a handoff up the gut to Smith. He's got room. Smith is down inside the 5, and he should be very close to the first down. He will have the first down.
By that mark.
Nope, they're going to bring in the chains, Mark, and they're going to measure. And again, we have beautiful press box up here, but we're at about the 40-yard line on the Falcons side of the field. They are down at the, about the 4-yard line on the Raider side of the field, so it's as far away from us as it could get without going into the end zone. It is a first down, easily. Even at this angle, Mark, I could tell from up here.
What eyes you got there, Dave?
First and goal, Falcons. And Mark, this drive stayed alive on a 4th down screen play, which picked up the first down. First and goal, Falcons. 4-yard line of the Black Raiders. Huge turn of events at the front of this game. No score yet. Hand over the right side. Arsenault's got block, and he breaks through the crowd. He'll take it down to the, say, the 2 or 3. And again, we'll have to wait for the spot. They're going to mark it, boy, right at the 2-yard line. So second and goal from the 2. Falcons with the ball, just 9 minutes to go now. Falcons taking advantage of an opening kickoff fumble by Winslow. Turnovers, Mark, are huge, and are going to be huge. And it's Arsenault takes it. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Aaron Arsenault. 2 plays in a row. He ran with Smith and Knapp leading the way, as well as the right side of that offensive line for the Falcons. 8:47 to go. Falcons capitalize on a turnover on the opening kickoff by the Black Raiders. They lead 6-0. Ben Madigan on the field, prepared to kick the extra point. The flag, Mark, is blowing. The wind is blowing in his face. Snap is back. It's down. The kick is up, and right through the middle. 7-0 Falcons. Where'd they go? They're sitting right up here. Welcome back to Fitzpatrick Stadium. Falcons lead 7-0 again for the second time today. Travis Fregola kicks off, taken again by the Black Raiders, and again a big hit. This time it's Aaron Arsenault first, as well as number 85 for the Falcons. That's Mike Pelletier. Finishes up the tackle. Aaron hit him first, and then Pelletier brought him down. Raiders will take their first offensive possession at their own 30-yard line. They trail by 7-3. Black Raiders split 2 wide to the right. Covered by Stairs and Madigan. It's a pitch around that right side. Caught and tackled and brought down by Travis Fregola, as well as 59, Thaddeus Bennett. In on the tackle for the Falcons. Pickup of about 4. It'll bring up second down and 6. Ball goes out to the 39-yard line of the Raiders. Raiders split a wide out to each side. Lopez, number 25, goes to the right. He's a favorite receiver of the Raider quarterback. Handoff over the right side. Out to the 25, maybe pick up of a yard. And it'll bring up 3rd down and a long 4.
Travis Fagola really took that one over and did a good job at holding him up. He probably could have got him a yard earlier, but the kid's got moves back there. 3rd down and 3.
3rd and, well, I'm going to call it 4.
Okay.
Big 3rd down play. Wideouts to both sides again for the Black Raiders. I backfield behind the quarterback, Savitsky. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, now hands off over the backside right. It's a wide open field. And finally brought down. Great play by Stairs. Gets around the wide receiver blocking on him. But the Black Raiders take it into Falcon territory to the Falcon 48-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Black Raiders.
Corey Stairs did a great job there. He was blocked and he shook off his blocker there and was able to get the guy by the ankles for Winslow. So he really saved something there. There was nobody in back of him.
Lopez and Maroon split to each side, 1 to each side. I backfield, back to pass, thrown up over the middle, has Lopez his favorite receiver, and Lopez will pick up about 9. Take it inside the 40 to about the 39 of the Falcons. Quick pass. You know, Savitsky never even took a step back, or he took one step back, Mark, and then fired that ball right over. So playing on any leeway that the cover man for the Falcons defense is giving the speedy Lopez. This time 2 receivers come to the near side, the left side of the offense of the Raiders. 2nd down and 1, single back in the backfield. Pitching it out right and now taking right down, huge sack, number 79, Kyle Dow. Gets in and sacks Stavinsky as he ran the quarterback option to the strong side. He'll lose about 3. It'll take it back to the 42-yard line and bring up 3rd down and 4. Great penetration that time by Kyle Dow.
Nobody touched him on the way through. You could see him coming the whole way. He was like, come on!
Hand tackles, and he couldn't even pitch the ball, Mark. He came up so quick. Quarterback had a back behind him to pitch the ball to. 3rd and 4. I backfield. It's a handoff. No, it's a fake handoff. Savinsky takes it, Mark. He'll be shy of the 1st down by a solid yard. And we will see. Big call for the Black Raiders, whether they will punt the Falcons deep or go for the 1st down. And Mark, I don't see anybody replaced out there. They're going for the 1st down. It's 4th and 1.
They're going to go for it.
4th and 1. Ball at the 39-yard line of the Falcons. Black Raiders, 4th down. Falcons got their score because they got it on a 4th and 6. Now here go the Black Raiders. 4th and 1. I backfield, wing to the left. Movement and into the neutral zone.
They never hit into the end zone.
They're going to call it against the Falcons. A hard count, and that might have been, Mark, exactly what they were looking to do. They might not have even run a play. They might have taken the 5-yard penalty for delay. But the offsides,
I don't
encroachment.
know, Dave. I was sitting right here, and I'm lined up pretty close to that ball. And I mean, I saw a lot of heads bob, but I never saw anybody break the ball. 1st and 10. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Single back in the backfield behind Savinsky. Motion starts now, left to right. Fakes the handoff and caught in the backfield. What a play, Mark. Who is in there actually at the handoff is Pat Knapp. They ran a counter coming back across. Pat Knapp tackled the quarterback, and then as the back came up for the handoff, he grabbed him too. They're all standing in the backfield until Pat Knapp, I believe it was Kyle Dow, got in there, or Travis Fergola, and knocked him down. It's a loss of 2, though. It'll bring up 2nd down and 12. Wideouts to both sides. I backfield behind the Winslow line. Fake the handoff, back to pass, and caught Kyle Dow in the backfield. The ball's fumbled, it's still loose. It's between the Black Raider, but I believe the Black Raiders got it at the 40. But Mark, a loss of another 3 yards. Great penetration. Kyle Dow was back there, Mark. Had the quarterback, knocked the ball away. It was loose on the ground. Actually took a Black Raider roll, picked them up a couple extra yards, fallen on by a Black Raider, but it's going to bring up 3rd and 16 all the way back to the 40-yard line. Just over 4 minutes to go. Falcons lead 7-0. We have a timeout on the field by the Black Raiders. And Mark,
let's just keep it right here. The 40-yard line of the Falcons right now. They trail by 7. It's 7-0. They have a 3rd down and 16.
I don't know. You're going to figure they're going to go for a pass here or some kind of trick play to pick up that 16 yards. And I think the Falcons are just going to continue what they've been doing and putting pressure on the quarterback and watching those running lanes. They seem to be doing that great so far.
Favorite receiver is number 25, Eric Lopez. He already has 1 catch today for 9 yards. Eric Lopez and number 24, Jared Maroon, are the 2 backs that they split wide to each side, or the wideouts that they split out. You would think that, well, they're wide receivers that they'll be looking for. This time, Maroon and Lopez come to the left side, the near side. Also a wing back to that side, single back in the backfield. It's 3rd and 16, a passing situation. Savinsky takes it back. He's going to pass. He's got a huge rush.
He's going to pass.
It's a fumble.
Picked up by Knapp.
It will be a touchdown.
Nobody marked nothing.
But nobody marked anything. That's a touchdown, Falcons. Knapp picks up the ball, but another huge rush by the Falcons, and the Falcons have 13 points on the board as turnovers. The opening kickoff was fumbled. The Falcons took it in for 7. And now this fumble by the quarterback is run in by Pat Knapp, another 7 yards. Another 6 points, trying for 7. Madigan will attempt the extra point out of the hold of Zach Fragola. Fragola gets it down, the kick is up, it's low, and wide to the right. It will remain 13-0. We will take a minute and hear from one of your Mountain Valley sports sponsors. It's hell riding down with that behind the quarterback, Savinsky. He pitches wide to the right side. Has blocking, but caught in the backfield. I believe, is that Madigan, Mark? It is.
Madigan.
Ben Madigan busted through the blocking.
They're going to get 1.
Now they'll pick up a body yard. It was a student body right, a play from the Mountain Valley Falcon playbook that hasn't actually been working for the Falcons either today.
No, it hasn't.
It'll bring up 2nd down and 9. The ball is marked at the 12-yard line. The Mountain Valley Falcon 12. Falcons lead 13-0. And we're going to let the quarter run out. So at the end of 1, Falcons lead 13-0, but the Black Raiders are knocking at the door. We'll take it back.
Welcome back there, Mountain Valley Falcon fans. Mike and Ed here with Dave Warner. The Falcons lead here after 1 quarter of play, 13-0.
Black Raiders, Falcons defense getting tight. Passing situation. They split a wide up to both sides, Lopez to the near side. Back to pass, Savinsky, he throws the ball right down and caught. Knocked down by Ben Madigan. Knocked the ball down as he rushed in. The pass was thrown, it was knocked back, picked up, caught by an alert back, Justin Lindy. But Lindy was swarmed and tackled way back at the 19-yard line, so it'll bring up 4th and 17. And they're going to try a field goal. Well, the wind is blowing, but they are kicking into the wind as the Falcons elected to open the kickoff. It is from the 25, but the ball goes down, the kick is up, and it will be short. So the Falcons will take over on down. We'll do it right here. Falcons will take over on down, so they, at their own 19-yard line, they don't break, Mark. Who's that? Champions? Defense wins championships.
That's right.
The defense for Falcons has scored already, and now did a great job holding. We are just underway in the quarter. Falcons lead 13-0. They have the ball. Knapp went in motion out of a full house backfield and started moving to the left side. They hand off to Arsenault right up the gut, and it was a foot race. 2 safeties, 32 from the 19. First and 10, Falcons 49 of the Black Raiders. 32-yard run by Arsenault. Knapp and I believe Lever split wide to the right. And
Zach
Fergola pulls it down. He takes it inside the 45. They'll mark him just inside the 45. And it'll bring up second down and 6. Second down and a short 6. Just at 10 minutes to go, Falcons lead by 13 nothing. They have the ball in Black Raider territory just outside the 44-yard line. Second down and 6. Knapp and Ben Madigan split wide to the left. Smith.
We got a whistle here on the field. We got a helmet.
We have a official's timeout, and this should not take long.
There we go. We're ready to go back now. The kid's got the snap back in place.
Beautiful day here now. The wind has totally, well, just about all the way stopped. It's definitely not a factor, but it is at the back of the Falcons. Again, Madigan and Knapp split wide to the left. Smith in front of Arsenault. Hand off to Smith up the gut, but Smith's hit immediately. He'll pick up a yard, but it'll bring up third down and 5. Falcons with the ball just outside the 43-yard line of the Black Raiders. Falcons with the lead, 13 0. Zach Fergola gets the play from Coach Allwood on the sidelines, heads to the offensive huddle. 9:20 to go in this second period. Again, Madigan and Knapp split wide to the left.
Great spot for a screen.
Smith ahead of Arsenault. Little movement on the defensive line by the Black Raiders, but no call. Arsenault gets the ball. He's got the first down again. He's into the secondary and not taken down until he breaks the 35-yard line down to the 33, easily enough for the first down. As he'll pick up, Mark, about 11?
I would say 11, yes.
9 minutes to go. The clock stops as they move the down markers. First and 10, Falcon at the Black Raider 33.
Arsenault having great time over on that right side with the Falcons over there where Dow
And he's
is.
so quick, so quick. Wing to the right, now Knapp from the right, or Lever from the right side starts in motion. Arsenault with blockers, heads up, gets down inside the 30, down to about the 28-yard line. He'll pick up about 5. You know, just see that offensive line, Mark, just wearing this defense of the Black Raiders down. They've been on the field a lot. If you look at the offensive, well, actually the Black Raiders have had a nice offensive drive too. This last one, they fell short. But again, Mark, there's the defense of the Falcons setting up the offense. What a huge job. It was first and 10 at the 13 for the Black Raiders at the Mountain Valley 13, and now the Falcons stopped them and now have the ball second and 5 at the Black Raider 28. Madigan starts in motion from left to right. Smith in front of Arsenault, handoff to Arsenault up the middle. No room this time. He'll maybe pick up a yard. They'll mark him at about the 27, just outside the 26. That'll bring up third down and 3. Falcons with the ball and the lead. They lead 13 0, 7:40 to go in the second quarter.
4 down territory, though, for the Falcons here.
Big number 54, David Smith, leads the offensive line up full house backfield for the Falcons. Now motion starts with Knapp, left to right, handoff to Arsenault the middle. Again, he's got room. Mark, he'll be very close to the first down. The ball squibs loose, but they're calling him down. And Mark, where they're marking him just outside the 20, it's a first down Falcons. The ball is just outside the 20-yard line of the Black Raiders, and the Mountain Valley Falcons, Mark, are not only burning up yards, but they're burning up that clock.
Oh yeah, this is a game control ball game from here on out. Falcons are up by 2 scores, and you're going to see them get out there and run.
Lever and Knapp split wide to the right. It's a handoff up the gut to Smith. Smith tripped up at the line, but will fall ahead inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. Pickup of a couple. I'm sorry, they're going to mark him at the 19, pickup of 1. It'll bring up second down and 9. Falcons lead 13 0. They're putting those wideouts out there, Mark, more or less just to open up the middle a little
Well, they're
bit.
spreading the defense out a little bit better, so there's not so many guys in the secondary out there.
Knapp now is the lone wideout to the right side. Smith and Arsenault side by side in the backfield. Hand off to Arsenault up the middle. He's got blocking. Now cuts it outside, breaks the tackle. Now back inside. He's inside the 10, down to the 7, and he'll again have first down yardage. And then it will be first and goal, Falcons, at just about the 7.5-yard line. 6:27 to go. First and goal, Falcons at the, well, we're gonna call it the 8-yard line. Second period, Falcons lead 13-0, looking to add to the lead. Full house backfield, all three backs in the backfield. Arsenault gets hit in the backfield. Mark, a huge rush that time by number 39, Joey Grenier. He came right off the nose, or right off the right side, got into the backfield of the Falcons, and the ball gets moved back all the way to the 11-yard line. First and goal at the 11 for the Falcons.
They're going to start keying on him now, and Falcons are going to have to get a little bit more creative, I think.
39 plays at that gap, right on the left offensive side of the Falcons. Wideouts, Madigan, and Knapp to the right side, back to pass with time, but now sacked in the backfield. Knapp was open in the end zone with Lever, with one defender there. But Zach Fergola did not have time to pass. He's sacked back at the 16. So third and goal from the 16 for the Falcons. Black Raiders getting stingy. I guess that's marked some of that aluminum, they called it?
Aluminum curtain.
Aluminum curtain.
That's what it said in the Waterville, I think it was either the Waterville Sentinel or the Kennebec Journal, the aluminum curtain.
5 minutes to go. Falcons lead by 13. 13-0. Third and goal. Pitch back. Now a pass by Stairs. He's thrown into the end zone. It's intercepted in the end zone by the Black Raiders. Stairs looking for Ben Madigan in the end zone, but Mark, the Raiders had 4 defenders back on Madigan. Nobody was fooled. So, Stairs throws the interception on the halfback option pass. And the Black Raiders avoid the bullet, avoid going down by 3 scores, and it's 13-0 Falcons. First and 10 Black Raiders, 4:50 to go in the second quarter. Black Raiders split 2 wide to the left, eye backfield behind Savitsky. Savitsky takes a snap, hands off over the right side, caught in the backfield. I believe that's 56. Brendan Bradley in the backfield, a loss of 1.5 yards. We're going to call it second down and 12. 4.5 minutes to go. Falcons holding on to that 13-0 lead. Raiders with the ball, second and 12. They're at their own, just outside their own 18-yard line. We are at Fitzpatrick Stadium, Portland, Maine, Western Class B Championship. 2 split wide to the right for the Black Raiders. Handoff over the right side on the draw play. Caught in the backfield, but couldn't quite hold on. Is Dow now breaking tackles and driving out very close to the first down. Kyle Dow had the fullback in the backfield, but just couldn't hold on. There's a fumble, and it looks like the Falcons are going to recover, and we're talking about it, and they are going to signal a fumble. Falcons recovery. Third turnover of the game for the Black Raiders. The Falcons capitalized on the last 2 turnovers. The Black Raiders starting that drive on an interception, a turnover for Mountain Valley. Nice run by the fullback, but sometimes, Mark, when you're trying for those extra yards, it's hard to hold on that ball.
Yeah, he was reaching out there, and he got batted away and picked up by Sterling, and actually I think it was picked up by somebody else and handed off to Sterling.
Fergola pulls it down. He'll get inside the 30. Down to about the 37. He'll pick up 4 yards, bring up second down and 6. 3:45 to go in the second quarter. Falcons lead 13-0.
I think that was a broken play, Dave, because Zach went to hand that off to somebody that
Nobody was there.
Yeah.
But still got positive yardage. The Black Raiders
Winslow
will call a timeout, and we'll take a timeout to hear from one of our Mountain Valley sports sponsors.
Pushing in the back.
Welcome back to Fitzpatrick Stadium. Dave Warner and Mark Gadet. And Mark, Falcons lead 13-0. It's been a lot of defense.
It's been a lot of defense, and not only that, but I mean, they've really been putting a hurting on the offense here for Winslow. They just took it away the ball a couple of times and just played all around great defense. And I can't say any more for the boys. They've run back a touchdown on defense. They've scored one on offense, and other than that, even that one little play where they threw an interception, I mean, it was so far down on the Winslow side of the field, it isn't going to hurt them.
No, it was 16 yards. It was 3rd and goal at the 16. But now it's 2nd and 6 for the Falcons. They're at the 27-yard line. So something happened.
I don't know what it was.
The center and Zach Fergola moved, but no one else on the Falcon line did. Black Raiders got right in on Zach Fergola and tackled him. Not sure. There had to be something with the count messed up that time, or somebody heard a whistle maybe.
I heard a whistle.
They pulled back. He pulled back, didn't have the ball.
The result is 3rd down and 11 at the 32-yard line. Out of the shotgun, wideouts Madigan to the near side. Throws downfield, intercepted by the Black Raiders and tackled. Big hit put on by Ben Madigan on number 24, Jared Maroon, who intercepted for the Winslow Raiders. So the turnovers back and forth. An interception by Mountain Valley, a fumble by the Black Raiders, and now another interception. Winslow has the ball 1st and 10 at their own 25. But Mark, it's nice because this game is being played now on the Winslow side of the football field.
Yeah, here in the first half, it's probably the nicest way to have it.
Maroon and Lopez split wideouts, one to each side for the Black Raiders. Handoff back to the right side. Caught in the backfield and tackled before he'll get back to the 25-yard line. Loss of a yard. Bring up 2nd down and 11.
Travis Fergola on the stop there, I'll tell you that.
You know, he may have been the first one there, Mark, but the pursuit.
He was the last one there, too.
but the pursuit for the Falcons is all over this field. Doing a great job. 2.5 minutes to go. Falcons lead 13-0. Winslow with the ball at their own 24-yard line, 2nd down and 11. A little confusion on Winslow, but now they split a wideout wide to the right, 3 backs in the backfield. Handoff over the right side, hit in the backfield, but spinning out of it, and now caught deeper in the backfield by Zach Fergola, all the way back to, it looks like about the 22-yard line. I think they'll mark him at the 23, and they do. But that's going to loss of another yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 12. And another timeout by Winslow, Mark.
Mountain Valley.
I'm sorry, the Falcons call a timeout. We'll take a timeout and hear from one of your Mountain Valley sports sponsors. So far back off over.
Hey, what's going on down there? What was happening on that
Fitzpatrick
last
Stadium,
play?
Dave Warner, Mark Cadet, Maine Class B championship game. Western Class B champions Mountain Valley against Winslow, the Eastern Class B champions. It's 3rd and 12. Winslow has the ball at their own 23-yard line. They split a wide out to the right side. Back on the counter play, caught in the backfield and brought down. Kyle Dahl was first there. Then Chris Lever came up, tackled him all the way back at the 17-yard line. And it's going to bring up 4th down and mark our first punt of the game.
-7 on that one. They didn't get any positive yardage in that play. They lost 11 yards.
They've got the ball at their 17-yard line. They had to get to the 30, just shy of the 36 for the first down.
Excuse me, 9 yards. They lost 9 yards on 2
And Mark,
plays.
we'll keep it here again. We're right at 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Winslow calls a timeout. Falcons, Mark, should get the ball with good field position with 2 minutes on the clock. They've got a chance to get it in the end zone again.
They do, and I think they should get it somewhere around the 40 or 50-yard line at least. I mean, I saw their punter out here warming up, and I didn't think he was anything special. He's no Travis Fergola, that's for sure.
Corey Stairs goes deep to receive. He'll go about the 50-yard line, maybe just to the Black Raiders side of the 50.
They're trying to draw him offside.
I believe the snap is back. It's a good snap. The kick is off. Goes up. It's going to bounce short, but it's going to take a Black Raider bounce into Falcon territory. Now back to about, well, it'll stop just outside the 49-yard line of the Falcons. 1:49 to go. 1st and 10 Falcons. just their side of the 50-yard line.
Just barely by a foot, or else it'd be right on the 50-yard line.
Mark, you keyed on it, and I think if Sterling could have been up a little closer, he might have been able to fair catch that, and they'd pick up maybe 7, 8 extra yards.
Stairs is he's sure-handed, but I'm sure he took the best thing on that.
Madigan comes to the near side, Knapp to the far side. Hand to Arsenault up the middle. Arsenault hit right at the line. Mark, they're definitely keying on him right now. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe just shy. It'll be up 2nd down and a long 10. Down to 1.5 minutes to go.
Now they're going to minus a half a yard.
Lever comes out, Knapp goes in. 13-0 Falcons lead. Last few seconds, last minute 20 of the first half. 2 split wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Back to passes for goal. He has time. Now pulls it down. He's going to get caught in the backfield. Sacked. Back at the Falcon 45-yard line.
Stairs was covered, but I'll tell you what, Knapp was wide open.
Yeah. Just not enough time for Zach to find a good rush that time. Under a minute to go now. It's 3rd down and 14. Ball marked right on the Falcon 45-yard line. Just at 40 seconds. Stairs comes wide to the left. Knapp goes wide to the right. Out of the shotgun. Throws downfield, has Stairs. Stairs stops, catches the ball. Stairs is all the way down to the 30-yard line. Went through the defender's hands. Number 21 of the Black Raiders, Tom Jakes, had the ball, went through his hands. Great concentration by Stairs that time. He pulls it in. They'll mark him at the 31-yard line of the Black Raiders. The clock will stop as the first down markers get in position, and now it will start. 25 seconds to go. Falcons have a chance, maybe a couple plays to the end zone. Knapp and Madigan's to the wide left now. Arsenault goes out to the right side. Back to pass, throws up over the middle, has his receiver beyond the hands. Is that Lever? Just beyond the hands of Lever. Lever had split the defense right up the middle. It was just a little too far. Or Mark, he was all the way into the end zone.
I think he'd have had it. I think he'd have had it.
12.5 seconds to go. Falcons lead 13-0.
Timeout.
We have a timeout on the Falcons. Boy, Mark, that was very close. Great play, too. They split everybody out. They ran Arsenault to the right side, kept him wide, kept Knapp and Madigan out to the left side, and snuck Lever right up the middle, and they had him. Boy, just beyond his fingertips. Short of another score by the Falcons, who lead 13-0.
If he'd have laid out and caught it, he might have had a first down, but
Clock
would have kept running, so it's better that he didn't catch it. They're going to call a timeout now, though, anyways. I think it's their last timeout, or pretty close to it. That's only their second.
They got one more.
They got one more. And with 12.5 clicks on the clock here, be interesting what play Coach Alwood calls at this point.
The clock was running when they set the ball, and the clock started running. Falcons came up to the line and ran that pass play, so they ran about 13 seconds off the clock. There's 12.5. It won't start till the snap of the ball. So on an incomplete pass, they probably have 2 opportunities to go for the end zone, which, of course, the Black Raiders know also. Stairs
second
and
down,
Knapp.
it really doesn't matter.
Nope,
either.
downs won't matter. Stairs and Knapp split wide to the right. Back to passes for Gola. He'll roll around to his right side, look for room, throws back over the middle. It's caught by Stairs, but immediately tackled. Stairs will have the first down.
Should have it.
Oh, I'm sorry. He'll be very close now as they mark it. They may have to call for a measurement here. And they are going to call for a measurement.
No, wait a second. Yeah, they're going to call for a measurement.
No, they've got to bring it in, Mark. It's very, very close. It's the front end of the nose of the football from the front white stripe to the tip. I believe they have it, but it will be,
It'll be close.
Very, very close. 2.7 seconds. It could be argued, Mark, that we could put 3 or 4 seconds back on that clock, but it won't matter because either way, it's a snap of a football. It'll be just shy.
One play.
So the Falcons will come up to the ball. Knapp and Stairs wide to the right. Arsenault and Smith in the backfield behind Zach Fergola. Waiting for the linesman to get under in his position. It's snap, back to passes for goalie, rolls to the right side, throws it into the end zone. It'll be a jump ball. Good non-call by the official. A lot of bouncing and banging around in the end zone, but not interference. So we are at the end of the first half. Falcons take a lead into the locker rooms, 13-0. We will take it back to Sue at the station, and then back to hear our Mark Cadets Meade Westvaco halftime summary. Also like to thank our Mountain Valley sports sponsors. Gives us the opportunity to follow this Falcon team year after year and bring the reports back to the folks that can't make it here, have to work. I'd like to thank you for your support and listening and support of these sponsors that we have today. We are at halftime. Falcons lead 13-0 on what's been a, believe it or not, a very defensive battle. Other than that, both teams have had some success between the 20s of moving the ball, but unable to take it into the end zone. Falcon had an opportunity. They had it first and goal at the 6 or 7 and were unable to take it into the end zone, as well as one time the Black Raiders had an opportunity to score in there. And Mark, I think what we have to see is on the defense for Mountain Valley to continue the same. And it just seemed like the offensive line of Mountain Valley was wearing down that Winslow defense a little bit. And I think we're going to see a little bit more success with Chris Smith running up the middle and Arsenault taking it to the outside, and that 1-2 punch being a little bit too much to handle for that Winslow defense.
Yeah, I would think so also, Dave, that Winslow has got to find a way to get on track and do what they've been doing all season, and Falcons just have to continue to play great defense. And
you know what?
That
no
line
matter
punished.
what happens here, it's been a phenomenal season by this Falcon team. What they've been able to accomplish
exactly
is nothing short of remarkable. Should they go all the way here, it would be just. But you know, you've got a team, the Black Raiders, on the other side that has battled back too, and I'm sure they're not ready to give up.
No.
And along those lines, Mark, I was saying earlier that I just think that the air has got to open up. The air game has got to start opening up for that Winslow offense. They've got to get a couple scores, and they haven't been able to do it on the ground.
Yeah, they got to do a lot of stuff.
Sue is telling me we're like all through with obligations, so.
Cool. Guess who's at the game? Your brother. Yeah. He's sitting right down in front of me. Yeah. Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, he's sitting right down in front of us. Yeah. Yeah. Around 4-ish. Yeah. Well, we can't go. We'll be here. So, I figured I'd call and let you know. Alrighty then. All right. Sure. Yeah, I will.
Perfect timing,
Bye.
Sue.
Hey, Brian! Brian!
Welcome back to Fitzpatrick Stadium. Dave Warner and Mark Cadet. We are ready for the start of football action here in the second half. The Black Raiders will kick to the Mountain Valley Falcons, and Mark, what wind there is seems to have switched directions. It's now going from our left to right. Winslow kicks off. The ball goes straight up in the air, taken by an up man. It's Smith. Smith heads it up the middle. It's got some room up over the 40, out to about the 43. So the Falcons will start with good field position. Short kick taken by one of the up men. Just happened to be Number 32, Chris Smith for the Falcons. Good man to have with his hands on the ball. He found his blocking, got in behind it, took it out to the 43-yard line. Falcons lead 13-0. We are underway. Full house backfield. All three backs in the backfield behind Zach. Zach hands off to Arsenault at the outside. He has some room, cuts it back up, now back out, breaks tackles into Black Raider territory all the way down to the 41-yard line of the Black Raiders. What a great way to start the second half.
First down, 11 yards.
First and down, and they will mark that ball directly on the 41-yard line of the Black Raiders. First and 10, Falcons on the move. They lead by 13-0.
Great job there by Arsenault. Good blocking, though, by Bennett, too.
Knapp in the wing to the right, handoff again to Arsenault on the left. He cuts it out and then back in, gets down inside the 40 to the, well, just inside the 39-yard line. Pickup of 3, it'll be second down and 7.
What's nice about this field there, really, Dave, is you can count exactly how many yards are on the field there. When they move the ball, you can really tell.
Wing right side is Knapp. Oh, and a little problem on the right side of the offensive line for the Falcons. Be offside, so it'll move back 5 yards. You know, Mark, not many penalties today, really. I can only think of one when the Falcons were drawn offsides on defense.
Yeah, I think so, too. That's about it.
Officials letting this game play. The 5-yard offensive side penalty will take the ball back to the 43-yard line and bring up second down and 12.
The other thing is, I think somebody's seen up here was there was a lot of pushing in the back of the runners for Winslow, so they...
Back to passes for Gorham now. He'll pull it down. He has plenty of yards in front of him, Mark. He'll be ahead to the 30 and very, very close to the first down. He will have the first down, Mark, as the nose of the ball just about touches the 30-yard line, so he'll pick up all 12 of the needed yards. The drive stays alive. Falcons first and 10 just outside the Winslow 30-yard line. Falcons lead 13-0. We are just underway in the third quarter. Knapp goes wide to the right. Smith lines up in front of Arsenault behind Zach Fergola. Fergola takes the snap, hands it off of the gut to Smith. Smith has some room. He'll take it down inside the 25 and pick up about 5 yards. We'll call it second down and a short 5. Ball just inside the 25 of the Black Raiders.
Easy day.
Hard to be easy. Knapp splits wide to the left. Arsenault and Smith side by side in the backfield. Fakes the handoff now. Travis takes it, tries to get some yards around the left side, but tackled right at the 25-yard line. He'll fall just shy of the line of scrimmage. Will bring up third down and 5 still. Falcons lead 13-0. Zach gets the play from Coach Allwood on the sidelines. Takes it into the huddle. Dave Smith brings the offensive line up to the ball. Single back in the backfield is Arsenault. Strong side, left side. Arsenault will take it, cut it up inside, take it just inside the 25. He may be cut up early. That time I think the blocking set him up for more to the outside.
I don't know.
He'll pick up about a half yard. It's going to bring up fourth down and a short 5. Just under 9 minutes to go in the third period.
Be interested to see if they go to that screen one more time, I think.
Falcons able to score. I was just going to say, Mark, because of a fourth down screen play that picked up the first down and kept the drive alive. Knapp in the wing to the right. Fakes the handoff, now back to passes for Gola. He'll pull the ball down, cut it back outside, now inside.
He didn't make it.
No, he'll be about a yard short. He'll take it to about the 22-yard line, where he'll be a couple yards short of the first down. Falcons will turn it over on downs. Black Raiders have the ball at their own 22, trailing by 13. Falcons posting the shutout.
We'll have to see how Winslow made an adjustment here on the Falcons.
Two split,
spreading their offense.
two split wide to the right. Now motion starts left to right. Pitch around to the outside, cutting it back inside as Knapp holds contain. Travis Fergola and Chris Smith come up on the tackle. But that was set up because Pat Knapp held contained. He forced that back to cut it upfield into the pursuit of the defense. That's exactly what you want your defensive ends to do.
He got out far enough so he could contain that play to the inside, and Smith, who's playing this left side linebacker, came up and helped pinch that off with the help of Travis Fergola.
Again, two split to the near side, which is the short side of the field to the right.
Got to watch that other side.
Now motion starts. Handoff on the counter, back to the other side, and again, this time, Smith keeps contained on the other side, and Lever in there, getting back just to the line of scrimmage. Actually, maybe they'll give him about a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd down and a long 7. Ball marked right on the 25-yard line.
They did a little counter there, and Smith was far enough outside to force it back in, and Lever filled that time to fill the middle there and brought out the tackle.
Again, two split wide to the right. They've got to get just outside the 32 for the 1st down. The ball on the 25. Pitch around to the right side. Back to pass. Halfback pass. Fooling nobody. The ball is up in the air and falls down incomplete. Stairs,
looking for pass
as well
interference
as
there, and I
Zach
didn't
Fergola,
see it.
as well as number 48, Sterling, all back on coverage. Just 2 receivers, and that's their favorite 2 out there, Lopez and Maroon. Incomplete pass brings up 4th down in a punting situation. We'll see where Stairs lines up to receive this punt. The ball again marked on the 25 of the Black Raiders. Black Raiders, this is only the 2nd punt of the game, and they've both been by the Black Raiders. Falcon Stairs lines up at the Mountain Valley 45, make it the 46-yard line. Snap is back, it's a good snap. The kick is off, much better this time. Taken by Stairs at the 45. He pulls it down, tries to find his wall, but won't. Good coverage that time by number 24, Maroon. Forward progress, though, will give Stairs the ball at about the 39-yard line. Went backwards a little, Mark, trying to get around and get behind the wall. Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Maroon the speed, one of the favored wide receivers. Falcons 1st and 10, 2nd possession of the half. They lead by 13, pitching the shutout. Full house backfield finds Arsenault over the right side. Arsenault takes it up over the 40 and out to about the 43. Pickup of 3.5. 2nd down and 7. Falcons with the ball. They have it at their own 43-yard line. 6.5 minutes to go in the 3rd period. All 3 backs, Arsenault, Smith, and Knapp in the backfield. Handoff to Knapp. Knapp tries to get outside, can't keep his footing, Mark, and falls down. Tried to cut it up, Mark, and that might be a little AstroTurf getting used to right there. He'll actually lose a yard, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
Well, we're going to have to see the Falcons either use themselves a little pass play here, or
they've just missed a couple times on passes.
Yeah, I think they're going to do it here.
Knapp and Smith go to the right side almost as a double wing. Fake the pitch to Arsenault, pulls it down, throws it out to Smith, but a big defensive play by the cornerback. And Mark, that should bring up the first punt by Travis Fergola, the first punt of the game. We're at 5:44 to go in the 3rd period. Falcons lead 13-0.
These guys aren't respecting him, though.
And these, Mark, this is the first punt of the game for the Falcons.
I think he's going to put it over their head.
They line up. He's at the 30 is Travis Fergola.
They called it
Black Raiders,
timeout.
and that could be huge, Mark, later on in this game. We'll keep it right here. Timeouts will be very important, especially if they're behind and are trying to get it into the end zone. We saw it last week down in Gorham.
Yeah, I better start keeping track of that.
Where Gorham had to call a timeout early. Only had 2 to go at the last drive where they were trying to take the lead.
Mountain Valley hasn't taken any yet, right?
And this is a big deal, Mark. You don't want to take them on your special teams. You don't want to take it on punt return. And it had to be something bigger. I don't think it was the fact that I don't think the return men either were deep enough. I just think there wasn't the right personnel out there or something.
I don't think they can have respected the foot of Travis Fagola enough. I mean, this kid has been consistently kicking over 40 yards.
He will kick from about the Mountain Valley Falcon 31 is where his foot should about touch the ball.
Although
And
the wind
there-
is blowing a little bit towards
It's turned, Mark, in this half. It's blowing into his face. Falcons will have the ball in the fourth period. Single return man, deep for high snap. Fagola brings it down and gets a beautiful punt all the way down to the 16-yard line and surrounded at the 25 and driven back. A little block in the back, Mark, very minor. A Falcon ended up, actually Stairs ended up, or I'm sorry, not Stairs, but Sterling ended up with the ball in his hand, but it was well after the play had been whistled dead. 1st and 10 at the 24, huge punt. So from the 30 is 20, 55 yards in the air.
I'm telling you, he's got a phenomenal foot.
Wide out, split wide to both sides.
You're going to have to watch for the air attack here.
Eye backfield. Handoff over the right side. Caught in the backfield, but breaking it ahead up over the 25 is the halfback. And he'll fall ahead to the 29-yard line. Pickup of about 5. We'll call it, actually maybe 6. We'll call it 2nd down and 4. They're marked just shy of the 30 of their own 30. They trail by 13 to nothing. Just over 5 minutes to go in the game. In the third period.
Third period.
Wideouts to both sides for the Black Raiders. Hand up over the right side. Again, a little room to run, but it closes quick. Getting out maybe to the 31-yard line. Pickup of 1. It'll bring up 3rd down and 7. I'm sorry, 3rd down and 3.
Let's see how tough the Falcons can get here. They need a good stop right here in this 3rd down play.
3rd and 3. Quarterback, we haven't mentioned Savitsky, is the coach's son. He is a sophomore. He has wideouts. That's Maroon and Lopez, 1 to each side and a wing to the left. Eye backfield, 2 backs behind him. Motion starts now left to right. Handoff to that right side. Caught in the backfield, going nowhere. A host of Falcons, including Knapp and Thaddeus Bennett, number 59 to start, as well as Travis Fagola. And Marr, Shawn Marr also in there. Minus yards will take it back to the 30-yard line and a punting situation for the Black Raiders. Coach LaPointe stationing Corey Stairs right where he wants him, and that's at the 41, 42-yard line of the Falcons. Snap is back. Kick is off. This time not quite as far. It'll bounce right at the 40
and roll
and take a roll for the Black Raiders down to the 32-yard line. So Coach LaPointe did a pretty good job that time, Mark. He had Stairs line up at the 42, and that's where the ball bounced. Just a little bit out of his reach, though. 1st and 10, Falcons at their own 32. 3:32 to go in the 3rd period. Falcons lead 13 to nothing. Class B state championship game at Fitzpatrick Stadium. All 3 backs in the backfield behind Zach Fagola. Zach hands off to Arsenault, who takes it up the right side, cuts it back inside. He's out for a couple. He'll be marked just shy of the 35-yard line. We'll call it 2. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8. Had success with that play, Mark, the first play of the second half. And since then, the Black Raiders have been ready for it and defended it well.
Well, that time there, I think Arsenault went the wrong way. He was ready to go outside, and his blockers blocked everything outside. If he'd have went inside, he'd have been fine. But that's his choice there. I mean, when they get out there, the backs decide which way they can block, and he makes the decision on which way to cut.
Single back in the backfield's Arsenault. This time, Fagola takes the snap. Mark, what they're doing is they're shifting their defense. Zach Fagola saw it, or the Coach Elwood saw it over the middle, so Zach took a handoff, just ran it right ahead. He got it up over the 40, out to about the 41, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and a long 1, a very doable 3rd down play for the Falcons.
Yeah, they can do that with just about anybody on the team.
Black Raiders doing a major shift when to the strong side. And Coach Elwood and Zach Fergola seeing the opening.
They're watching the middle now.
Quick snap over the right side, caught in the backfield, breaking tackles and moving ahead very close to the first down is Arsenault. Mark, but I believe they're going to mark him at the 31, and
That's about a half a yard short.
it's maybe a half yard. They will do a measurement, Mark, but I believe that's going to be about a half yard short. Huge call here. You know, you've got the foot of Travis Fergola, so even though you're deep in your own territory, you can really count on him. That's closer to a yard short
It's pretty close.
for the Falcons. And the punting team will come in, and what a difference. You know, what a huge asset to have the foot of Travis Fergola there, because you can bring him out there and you know he's going to put that ball 50 or so yards downfield,
Easily.
if not more. Two go
And
back
he's very
now.
athletic, too. I mean, they almost snapped that last one over his head. And he went up after it, brought it down, and got it away for 50 yards.
Travis back to punt. Beautiful snap this time. Putting on the return. And taking at the 31, up over the 40, over the 45, over the 50, breaking tackles, and now all the way down to the Falcon 40-yard line.
Wow.
Goes the Black Raiders.
There was a wall set up there like you wouldn't believe.
I believe it's number 44 for the Black Raiders, which isn't in the book.
They're in Mountain
But a
Valley
beautiful
territory.
return, a little life for that Raider team looking to get points on the board. They trailed 13-0, just over 2 minutes in the third period. 1st and 10 in Falcon territory at the Falcon 40-yard line. Wideouts to both sides for the Black Raiders. Quarterback takes a sneak up the middle, has room, pulling a playbook out of the Falcons plays and takes it out over the 35 down to the 32. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 3. Under 2 minutes to go in the third period. Raiders with the wind at their back now. Wideouts again, Lopez and Maroon, one to each side. Lopez the favorite to the near side, the right side. Handoff right up the gut. No, the quarterback keeps it, and that was a mistake because he's caught by Shawn Marr and Chris Smith in the backfield. They'll lose all the way back to the 33-yard line, lose a couple more, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. In Falcon territory at the Falcon 34-yard line, it's 3rd down and 4. Just over a minute, 10 seconds to go in the third period. Falcons lead 13-0.
Falcons need another nice stop right here.
Again, Maroon to the left, wide out. Lopez to the right, wide out. Nowitzki, quarterback, takes a snap, fakes the handoff, looking to pass, throws up over the middle, the ball's tipped in the air, intercepted! Smith intercepts the ball. The ball was knocked up. They tried a quick jump pass over the middle. It bounced straight up in the air, and alertly, Chris Smith got underneath it, intercepts it. Falcons take over at the just shy of the Mountain Valley 27-yard line. 49 seconds to go in the third period. 49 seconds more with what little wind there is in Mountain Valley's face right now. They'll pick up the win in just under 50 seconds.
The wind.
The wind. Which is blowing actually a little bit more. Sun also shining in the eyes of the Falcons right now. 1st and 10, handoff to Arsenault, breaks a tackle in the backfield, will take it out very close to the 30-yard line. Pickup of about 3 yards. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 7. 35 seconds to go. Falcons with the ball and the lead, 13-0. All the scoring was done within the first half of the first quarter. Since then, the defenses have taken over. Just under 20 seconds to go. One more play. Hand off to Arsenault, this time on the right side. He cuts it back up. He's out to about the 33. Maybe they'll give him the 33-yard line, just outside the 33. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3, and that will end the third quarter. Falcons lead 13-0. We'll take it back to Sue in the station and hear from one of your Mountain Valley sports sponsors. Welcome back to Fitzpatrick Stadium, Portland, Maine. Class B championship game. Falcons lead at the start of the fourth quarter, 13-0. Falcons with the ball. They have it 3rd and 4. Ball marked at the 38-yard line. They've got to get to the, ball marked at the 33-yard line. They've got to get to the 38 for the first down.
Once again,
Falcons line up. Big 3rd down play. Getting ready to go for the fourth quarter. Handoff to Arsenault over the left side. He's had success. Arsenault this time caught right at the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down in a punting situation. And Mark, now Travis will be kicking with the wind at his back.
Yeah,
those kicks he just did were with the wind in his face. Falcons avoid
50 yards in the air with the wind in at his back, at his face, and let's see what he can do with the wind.
Kicking with the wind. Falcons set up. 4th down. Tristan the point does a snapping. Little high, but handled well. And another beautiful kick all the way back, taken at the 22. Fakes the handoff. Has a clip. Not called. Now spins back into the middle and out to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, there was a clip.
These officials, Mark, are really letting these kids play.
Yeah.
And you know it's being called both ways. They are.
I ain't seen any clips on Mountain Valley side.
You're not going to get any close calls. They're going to let these teams play. 1st and 10. 4th quarter. Black Raiders at just outside their own 38-yard line. They trail by 13-0. Wide out split wide to the right. Back to passes the quarterback. Savinsky has his receiver caught. That's his favorite receiver, I believe, Lopez. Bringing it down just over the 50-yard line. He'll pick up 12 in the first down. And the Raiders will have it 1st and 10 at the Mountain Valley 49. Maybe Mark, it's 4th quarter, they trail by 2. You've got to figure they're going to go to the air now.
Well, they've got to, Dave, you know. And the whole other thing is Falcons are going to put up that defense and put more pressure on that quarterback.
Maroon the slot to the right. Lopez split wide out to the right. The 2 favorite receivers of Levinsky. Levinsky pitches it wide to the right side, and getting it out quick with a blocker in front of him is the halfback. He'll take it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Mark, they ran that play in the first half and had success with it. They had all the power to the right side and did a blind pitch out to the left. He got outside the contain of Chris Lever and into the open field with the big number 75, the blocking Torrey Joseph, the tackle from the left side, blocking. Great play again by the Falcons secondary. I believe Stairs and Sterling back there making the tackle, preventing the points going on the board. Wide out wide to the left. Counter comes back to the right side, cuts it up the field, now back outside, and then it looks like he'll get into the end zone. The Black Raiders score with 10:16 to go in the fourth quarter, make it 6-13. Mark, the counter came back to the left. He took it downfield for 7-8 yards and then cut it back to the middle and found a foot race that he won to the end zone.
I think he'll go for 2, too.
You got to figure they'll go for 2. They only need 2 one-point conversions to win, though. They've got a good field goal kicker, and they are going to kick. They have a good field goal kicker. He actually attempted about a 30-yarder. So they have confidence in him. Snap is back. It's down. The kick is up. And good. 13-7. Winslow comes with a fourth quarter score to come within a touchdown. We'll take a minute and hear from one of your Mountain Valley sports sponsors. Welcome back to Fitzpatrick Stadium. Dave Warner and Mark Cadet, 10:16 to go in the fourth quarter. And the Black Raiders find their way into the end zone. 13-7, Falcons lead. Deep to receive for the Falcons is Knapp. Knapp takes it. He's up over the 30, over the 35, and out to the 37-yard line. where it will be 1st and 10 Falcons. Falcons need a nice drive, need to pick up some first downs.
A nice prolonged drive would be good right now.
It's a nice long scoring drive.
Right.
Really put my heart.
Scoring, yeah, scoring drive. Yeah, we got to get that keyword in here.
Black Raiders mix up the pass and run on their scoring drive. Had the ball started at about the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 Falcons, snap in the wing to the right. This time it's Smith up the middle. Smith's got some room. He's up over the 40, out to the 42. You know, Mark, they've been keying on Arsenault because Arsenault's had great success, and I think maybe now it is time to grind out some yards with Smith.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the 4th quarter. He's pretty fresh right now.
I think he's Smith. Smith is fresh, and I think Stairs and Knapp are also. So,
Pickup of about 5 yards, 2nd down on the long 5. Ball at the 42 of the Falcons, full house backfield. Hand off to Arsenault over the right side. Arsenault gets hit, but he'll take it out for a couple. He'll take it out to the 39-yard line and bring up 3rd down and 3.
now this is where it's critical. The Falcons have to, and I mean really have to, get this first down.
9:38 to go in the 4th quarter. Falcons lead by 6. Knapp splits wide to the left. Smith and Arsenault in the backfield. Hand off to Smith. Smith hit right at the line. He'll go nowhere. Big number 75, Mark, Torrey Joseph. We heard about him on the offensive side. And he'll bring up 4th and 3. Travis Fergola slow getting up. He'll get off the field. And he's punting, Mark. But Chris Lever will come out to punt. You know, so Travis Fergola will sit on the bench and have coach look at him. The snap goes back. Lever gets the ball. Gets a nice punt off. And works well, takes a Mountain Valley bounce all the way inside the 20, inside the 15, inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. Mark, that actually worked. I don't know, as Winslow knew that Fergola wasn't in there, the shorter punt that Chris Lever did with no pressure on him, by the way, either, took a huge Mountain Valley roll all the way down inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. And that worked out great. You know, Mark, you bring in a new punter like that, and you usually like to put pressure on him. That's, you know, that's kind of what the playbook says, but it happened so quick that the Raiders weren't ready for it. 1st and 10 at their own 7 is the Black Raiders. They trail by 6, 8:38 to go in the 4th period. 13-7. Pitched wide out to the right side, caught in the backfield and held inside the 5, and that's a long way down there, Mark. I believe that's Marr, as well as number 48, Jeremy Sterling, in on the tackle. They'll mark it back to the 5-yard line, loss of about 2. 2nd down and about 12. Ball marked right on the 5. Wide out, split wide to each side. Lopez, the favorite receiver, to the near side, the quarterback's left. Motion starts now. They fake the pass, throw it up over the middle with the first down is Maroon. They'll mark him just shy of the 20. And again, they're giving Lopez double coverage on that left side, single coverage on Maroon, and you've got to play back off him and respect his speed. They're hitting him right away on a slant over the middle and had success there. 1st and 10, ball marked just inside the 19 of the Black Raiders. 7:45 to go now in the game. Falcons lead by 6, 13-7. Wideouts to both sides. It's a handoff over the right side. Caught by the Falcons, but not until he gets over the 20 to about the 21. Pickup of a couple. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8. 7:20 to go. Falcons defense needs to come up with the stop. And they've done that all year and all game so far. Falcons lead 13-7. This time Lopez takes the far side, the right side. Maroon on the left side. Split wide out. Back to pass. Throwing it downfield. Knocked down. Great play
Jeremy Sterling.
by by Jeremy Sterling in between two Raider offensive receivers. Knocks the ball down, falls incomplete, clock stops at 6:57. That will bring up 3rd down and 8 and another passing situation. This is where the line and the defensive ends, Mark, can just do what they call pin their ears back and just go after the quarterback. You got to figure they're going to run for sure, unless they try that quick pitch play they've had success with. Wideouts, one to each side. Single, double back in the backfield. I backfield in the backfield. Snap. They try to pitch out wide. This time, though, he's tackled just over the 25. He'll be short of the 1st down, and it will bring up 4th down, Mark. And this has got to be a huge decision. We're at 6:45 and counting in the 4th quarter. The Raiders trail by 6, and they've got a 3rd down and a long one. 3rd down and about 1.5 yards. They're going to try to draw him, which is what they tried to do, which they did do in the 1st half. Falcons got to watch that count.
They might go that quick kick.
They line up like they're going to kick it. Stairs goes deep to receive it. The wind in the face of the Black Raiders. There's a flag, and that will be delay of game, I believe. They did try to draw them off. It took a long time for them to set, and it didn't work. So they'll lose another 5. That'll bring up 4th and 6. Ball goes back to the 22-yard line of the Raiders. And it'll bring up 4th and 6. 6:06 to go as the clock stops. Falcons lead 13-7. Stairs back to receive the punt from the Black Raiders, number 28, Justin Lindy.
Come on now.
Snap is back. The kick is off. Not a good kick. He shanked it. It does take a Black Raider bounce into Falcon territory all the way down to the Falcon 42, where it's down. 5:55 to go. Falcons with the ball and a 6-point lead, 13-7. They've got it 1st and 10 at their own 42. Mark, we just need a couple 1st downs here to wear off some of that clock. Remember, the Black Raiders have used 1 timeout already.
I got it marked down.
So they can only stop it twice more.
That'll be 3 first downs.
42.
Falcons with a couple 1st downs here can put a lock on this. Full house backfield. It's a handoff to Arsenault. Arsenault breaks some tackles. He'll get out over the 45 to the 40. Oh, they'll mark him just over the 45. Pickup of 3. Bring up 2nd down and 7. You know, it almost looks like he's tackled in the backfield, Mark, and somehow he squirts out of there and picks up a couple extra yards.
Well, they try grabbing him by the shoulder pads, and usually doesn't work with him.
5.5 minutes. Falcons going to do clock management here. Full house backfield again. All 3 backs behind Zach Fergola. Zach hands it off to Smith. Smith has room. He's up over the 50. Down to the 49. He'll be close to the 1st down, maybe a yard short. They'll mark him right on the 49-yard line of the Black Raiders. Brings up 3rd and a very doable one. And Mark, really, 2 down positions maybe. When you're out at the 50-yard line, you can maybe afford to try for it on 4th down. Hopefully they won't need it. Clock bounces to under 5 minutes to go in the game. 13-7, Falcons lead by 6. Full house backfield, big 3rd down place. Arsenault has it, tries the outside. He will get the 1st down, but not by much. Tackled out there by Maroon. Playing both ways. They definitely have the 1st down if I see the spot correctly. It's all the way across field though, and they're going to bring the chains. They're not going to take anything for granted here.
It looks to me like
today.
the 1st down.
It's going to be close. Should it not be? This is where coaches get gray hair because, you know, what do you do? Travis Fergola, Mark, do you see him? I see him back,
he's back
playing left tackle, so he's back in the game.
1st down.
1st down, Falcons. Huge 1st down. 4:38 to go. The clock will start as soon as they get set. About the length of a football. Arsenault got just far enough. They'll mark the ball just outside the 42-yard line of the Black Raiders. Chains get set, clock starts. Falcons lead 13-7. Fourth quarter, 4:30 to go. They have the ball, 1st and 10, Black Raider 42. Knapp in the wing to the left. Smith in front of Arsenault. Smith takes the ball, he's down inside the 45, down to about the 42. Mark, this is what I was saying. Now let's see a little smash mouth. Smith busting up the middle. Everybody's keying on Arsenault and that linebacker and secondary crew of the Black Raiders. Smith picks up a solid 5 yards. It's going to bring up second down.
On that nice, I like to see him
counter.
go to Knapp on that counter.
Knapp comes in the wing to the right side. Smith in front of Arsenault. This time again, a handoff to Smith, who's hitting the backfield. He'll spin ahead. He'll get to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. No, he'll get to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 5. 3:39 to go. Clock ticking.
They need a first down here.
Huge, huge first down here, Mark. They get that here. That's going to suck up a lot of time. Full house backfield. Smith, Knapp, and Arsenault all behind Travis Fragola. Handoff to Arsenault. Arsenault cuts it up. Breaks tackles. He's into the secondary. Huge first down. Aaron Arsenault takes it down to about the 23-yard line. No, they're going to mark him just outside the 24, but plenty for the first down, and the clock will tick when the chains are set. 3:10. Now the clock starts. 6-point lead by the Falcons, 13-7. 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Falcons have it 1st and 10. Ball at the 24-yard line of the Black Raiders. Falcons do not have to hurry. Falcons will wear the clock down all the way for all the time for the play to go off and call a timeout at 2:50. We'll take a quick timeout and hear from one of your Mountain Valley sports sponsors.
Winslow will hit and rip now. He'll hit and try to rip. One man hit, one try to rip.
Just no fouls. I don't care if it's 3 quarterback sneaks. Let them burn their timeouts at least. They need to take care of both their timeouts. And then if there's a few seconds on the clock.
This is their first time out they've used, right? Mountain Valley, something down?
Yeah, this is theirs.
We got a track here. One each.
Welcome back to Fitzpatrick Stadium. Dave Warner and Mark Cadetsu back at the station and the Falcons on the field.
Whoa!
Falcons have a 6-point lead, 13-7. Arsenault picks up the first down, so they've got it 1st and 10. The ball is on the Black Raider 24-yard line. Falcons going to do some clock management now. They're going to want to burn that clock out. Black Raiders have 2 timeouts, and Mark, really what you want to see at least, minimum, is to see the Black Raiders at least have to use both their timeouts, so they've got no timeouts remaining. A score would be the cherry. Full house backfield. Hand off to Arsenault on the right side. Arsenault follows his block, and he's busting up the sidelines. Will stop the clock as he goes out of bounds, Mark, but he's inside the 20, down to about the 17. That's a pickup of about 6 yards. Bring up 2nd down and 4. However, the clock will stop. The ball is at the 17.5-yard line. 2:44 to go.
I like seeing him drive right down against that.
And burn the clock. Oh, Black Raiders go offsides. Big number 75, Mark. He's had a phenomenal game. Corey Joseph has played phenomenal football on both sides of the ball. That's plenty enough for the first down. Oh, too bad. 2:44 to go. The Falcons pick up the first down all the way to the Black. They've gone all the way to the Black Raider 12-yard line. Still plenty of time on the clock, though. I'd like to see a lot more in the timeouts. They still have 2 timeouts to the Black Raiders.
And penalties stop the clock, though, don't they, Dave?
No, out of bounds play. Out of bounds stuff.
And this penalty did too also. Coming around the right side is Arsenault, cuts it inside, breaks tackles, he's in the end zone! Arsenault scores for the second time today. That will make it 19-7, 2:39 to go, and Mark, that's gotta be, barring a kickoff return, the way this Falcon defense has been playing, that's a nail in the coffin. Although, again, the Black Raiders have to score twice, they do still have 2 timeouts. Falcons come out, and I believe, Mark, they're going to go for the 2 because 1 isn't going to do them any good. Falcons will go for 2. Good time, too, because the spirit of that Black Raider team has to be broken right now. Back to pass up over the middle, wide open, is caught by, is that Leavitt? Chris Leavitt catches it over the middle of the end zone for the 2-point conversion, 21-7. Again, Falcons lead. Should be. Kickoff return, onside kick, and they still got.
You got that right, Joe.
They're telling Knapp and Stairs both to stay back.
Yeah.
No, they just had Stairs.
Squib kick, up the middle, taken and dropped by an up man, and tackled at about the 32-yard line. Is the up back for the Black Raiders. 2:34 to go.
What?
In the fourth quarter, Falcons lead by 14. Wideouts, 1 to each side, eye backfield. Hand up over the right side with room to run, busting up the middle, cutting it back, picking up very close to the first down. Is number 28, Justin Lindy. He will pick up the first down out to the Black Raider 43-yard line. Clock ticking. 2:23 to go. In the fourth, they trail by 14, 21-7. 3 wideouts to the right side. Back to pass, quarterback option, the pitch is dropped and fallen on and recovered all the way back to the 30-yard line. Alertly covered by number 14, the pitchman, Ryan Lindy, older brother of Justin Lindy. Quarterback pitch it this time. We saw Kyle Dow wreck that play earlier. This time the rush came on and the quarterback, Savitsky, had time to pitch it, but he pitched it to the ground. That'll bring up second and, a whole long way, 23 maybe. Wideouts to both sides, the passing situation. Mountain Valley should pin their ears back going after quarterback. They pitch around to the halfback, he'll try to pass
no, he ain't going nowhere.
and throw the ball downfield. Ball knocked away. And that's the quarterback, Savitsky, out for a pass. He threw it back to his halfback and went out on a route himself. Well defended by Mountain Valley. The incomplete pass stops the clock.
Chris Smith almost had that though, Dave. He really did. That
For his second interception.
Yeah, and he would
have been.
You almost knocked that right out of there.
We have 1:32 to go. The clock stops on the incompleted pass. It's third and about 24 yards to go. Falcons lead 21-7. 2 more attempts to pick up the first down for the Black Raiders. Snap is back, quarterback hands it off on a draw, but it's well read and busted up in the backfield. Lost all the way back inside the 25.
5 more yards.
No, they'll mark him actually outside of the 25-yard line with forward progress. The ball's at the, we'll call it the 26 of the Black Raiders. They've got to get to the Mountain Valley Falcon 47 for a first down.
And they got to go
They're in
for
the 40, 47.
So that's 25, that's 28 yards. Wideouts to each side, double back of the backfield, back to pass. It's Savitsky. He's caught in the backfield. He throws the ball. It's intercepted. That's Shawn Marr with the interception. That will end the game. Falcons with the ball in Black Raider territory at the Black Raider 27.5-yard line. So the Mountain Valley Falcons with 46.4 seconds to go, leading 21-7, looks pretty assuredly to be the Class B state champions.
First time.
First time in Falcon history. Falcons will call a timeout. We'll take a timeout to calm down a little bit and hear from one of your Mountain Valley sports sponsors.
When I get done with this group, I'll be back. We got a low at the end. Maybe one of the local stations might be broadcasting.
Welcome back to Fitzpatrick Stadium. Dave Warner and Mark Cadet. 46 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Falcons lead by 14. And Mark, Dan from Dan's Automotive, he's right down here in front of us in the stands. And I tell you what, it is an exciting, and excited crowd here at Fitzpatrick Stadium. Falcons take a knee and down the ball, and the clock will start ticking. You know, the Black Raiders could stop the clock twice here, but it would be pointless. They need 2 scores, and that's just not going to happen. The Mountain Valley Falcons, for the first time in the combined schools' history, will win the Class B state championship. Gold ball will be in the Falcon hallways on the trophy shelf. That will do it. 10 seconds. Falcons come out on the field. Jeremy Sterling carrying Beatty's jersey. The Falcons, and that's it. The Falcons will be the Class B state champions. They defeat the Winslow Black Raiders 21-7, and what a game. Winslow fought and scraped, but just the Falcons were on a mission and not to be denied. We are going to take it back to Sue at the station and come back for the Meade-Westvaco post-game summary, as well as the Meade-Westvaco player of the game. Sue, back to you.
All right, guys, I'll see you.
Hey, Sue, we may need a little bit of time here. Because Arsenault did a phenomenal job. It's tough. I like to give every kid in that team $5 for a corner. Knapp had a good game. It's hard. He could have got it in so many games.
He's the captain.
Joe, what do you think?
Hey, Dave.
Player of the game, what do you think? If you had to, like we have to.
Arsenault. I would say Arsenault. I don't know.
Arsenault did good.
Any idea, Sue? Hey, Dave.
I for different reasons. I think not Arsenault. He's a junior, and he got to score the 2 touchdowns. And he did have a phenomenal game. Zach Fergola, my argument is a senior quarterback. He could have got it in 7 of the 11 games. He could have got it. Both sides of the ball.
Player of the game?
Zach did?
Arsenault, he says.
Did Zach get it both twice?
2 more games coming up here in Fitzpatrick. 2-3, Class A, Bangor Rams.
Okay, then I got to go with Arsenault.
Yeah, that's a decent too.
Yeah. If he hadn't had it twice, maybe then, but.
Oh, double A.
Now, Mark, are we going to do the presentation of the gold ball also? Because
we can
Joe's
do a
going
lot
to
of
film
stuff.
that.
Yeah, well, you ought to do it anyways for the folks at home anyways. And we can do it here too if you want to.
Sue, are you leaving and coming back?
Yeah. Director from Lake Region, Mike Bowen, assistant principal from Leavitt High School. They will be making the presentation to you this afternoon.
Hey, Sue, you can bring it back.
Association would like to congratulate both teams for a great game here today. Congratulations also for their outstanding accomplishments and tremendous season. At this time, to the three head captain from Winslow High School, Lopez from Joseph
Welcome back to Fitzpatrick Stadium. The Mountain Valley Falcons, the Gold Ball champions, Class B football. We are getting ready. The teams are at midfield. The presentations are getting ready to be awarded. The Black Raiders now coming up to take the runner-up plaque. Congratulations to these Black Raiders on just a fantastic season. To go through the teams they went through, Belfast and Brewer, and to beat them twice down the stretch to get here just says a lot about the heart of this team. And now the Falcons are introduced. They get ready to take their gold ball home to Mountain Valley High School. Maine State champions. Zach Fergola lifts the trophy high and goes into the middle of the Falcons. Everybody gathers around him. Gets their hands on that. Just a phenomenal season. Start out with a loss, and boy, you just had to kind of say, oh man, what kind of year is this going to be? But they didn't. They had confidence. They had determination. Coach Elwood, with the team behind him, walks it out to the stands, and you'll hear the fans go wild now. No school, Mark, that I've seen, and I haven't seen them all, supports their team like these Falcon fans do. You'll hear the fans go wild as Zach, number 48, Jeremy Sterling, they walk across the track and just hold the gold ball up to show all these loyal fans the start of one of many, hopefully.
Yes, it'll be a good thing. And I'll tell you, they had a great opponent today in Winslow. But I'll tell you, I don't think they were ready for the defensive prowess of Mountain Valley.
Defense wins championships, Mark. We started out the broadcast saying that, and it held true through this game. Turnovers were key. Falcons able to get 14 points up on turnovers. And then, Mark, really when it was needed to pick up those first downs, I think they were just looking at first downs. So the next thing they know, they're in the end zone for that final score.
They sure were. And Travis Fagola was hurt there in the fourth quarter. He couldn't kick the ball. Who steps in but Chris Lever, and he boots one all the way down to the 7-yard line. I mean, let's give this Meade West Vaco post-game report here. Falcons were leading after the first half, 13-0. They started off with the ball on their own 43-yard line, and they got a couple first downs, but then ended up turning it over on downs. Down on the Winslow 22-yard line. Winslow had three plays and then a punt. Mountain Valley took over on their own 39-yard line, 3 plays and a punt. Winslow, 3 plays and a punt. Mountain Valley, 3 plays and a punt. Winslow, again, 3 plays, and then they didn't punt. They threw an interception on the third play, picked off by Chris Smith. Mountain Valley took over on their own 27-yard line. And they went 3 plays and another punt. Then Winslow started off a tremendous drive here to start the fourth quarter. They started off at their own 38-yard line. They threw a nice 12-yard pass out to Lopez. Then that little fast running back Lindy took off for 26 yards. And then they turned around and handed it off to number 28. That is Justin Lindy. And he took it the rest of the way for a touchdown, and then they kicked an extra point to get them 7. At that point, it was 13-7. Falcons got the ball at their own 37. They went 3 downs, and then that's where Travis Fagola got hurt on the pile-up play. They were 3rd down and 2, and they tried a 3rd down play. Travis got hurt on that play. They had to go to Pat Leavitt to punt the ball. He punted a beautiful punt down there. It was a short punt, but it got a heck of a roll on it. It rolls all the way down to the Winslow 7-yard line. This is meanwhile eating up tons and tons of clock. Winslow's going to have to drive all the way from the 7-yard line. They lose yardage on the first play. Then they throw a nice 10-yard pass for a first down. Then they get a little run and then try another pass, which is no good. It's knocked down by Sterling. Then another 6-yard run, and it's 4th down, and they're going to punt, and then they delay a game. They lose 5 more. And finally, they punt the ball off And the Falcons get the ball in great field position. They're on 42-yard line. Aaron Arsenault takes over. 30 at the 42. He gets 3 yards. Then they go to Smith for 6. Back to Arsenault for 1. Back to Smith for 5. Then back to Smith one more time for a no gainer. Then Arsenault takes off. 12 yards, 6 yards, and 12 yards into the end zone for Aaron Arsenault. Then they finish it up with a nice 2 pass on the extra point for over the top to Leavitt to get them 8 more points. That brings us up to 21-7. Winslow gets the ball on their own 32-yard line on the kickoff. They get a 10-yard pass. They get sacked for 18 yards on defensive pressure. Mount Valley was just teeing off on their quarterback, and he tried to scoot it along the ground there to his halfback, and they hit him. Then they lost another 5 yards. Then they tried a little looping pass on 4th down, intercepted by Shawn Marr, and that was the end of the game basically because Falcons just took it on the knee the rest of the way. And Dave, that's the end of our Midwest Vaco halftime. End of the post-game report.
We have one last detail, Mark, to take care of.
Detail, yeah.
We have the Midwest Vaco Player of the Game, and Mark, these last few weeks, especially these playoff weeks, it has been so tough because this is really team football played at its best and defensive team football. But you got to pick somebody. You got to pull somebody. And today it's Aaron Arsenault, the Midwest Vaco Player of the Game. 2 touchdowns, and really with his running broke the back of this Winslow Black Raider defense. The way he could get out there, he could do it because of blocking and a lot of other things. But Aaron Arsenault, our Midwest Vaco Player of the Game.
And truly, Aaron couldn't have done everything that he did today on the touchdown runs without great blocking by Ben Madigan, Pat Knapp, Chris Leavitt was out there, Brendan Bradley, all of those guys out there just pulling and blocking and doing everything they possibly could out there to spring him loose. And he just a phenomenal job.
What a great ending. It's always great to go into the playoffs and have your last game be a victory because that means you're Gold Ball champions.
Taxpayer money, put to good use. Actually, it is being put to good use today. That's the fan box. Well, that's the football team.
wait today.
Yeah.
On behalf of the team, I want to thank all of you for all the support throughout the year. It was so unbelievable to look up and see that grandstand. That's a big grandstand. To look up and see that just packed with people from the River Valley area, Mountain Valley, and not only people that live here now, but all the people that used to live here that came back to support this team. They're just so proud of what these kids have accomplished. I'm talking to Coach Rick White. He said he went to all the games last year, and he doesn't remember any game where the stands were that filled. By far, Mountain Valley fans are the best fans in the state. No other town. Yesterday during the rally, we cheered, we talked about the Campbell Conference playoff champs. We talked about the Western Maine Class B champs. And today, we can talk about the state of Maine Class B football champs.
Okay, listen, just on behalf of these kids, okay? Honest to God, this is just the nicest group of kids you could ever want to be around. I'd take them to a foxhole with me, and I'd take them to a 5-star restaurant.
You know
okay?
it!
Any recognition they get, any celebration they have, I've been with them for over 100 straight days. They've earned it. Give it up for them. See you, sir.